finally doing the 2025 Superman movie. Yes, I got the digital copy here. I'm gonna watch it and with you guys. The chat is open for all of you guys. Let me just leave it for the subscribers, and let's do this. I've been waiting so long for this. Hold on, put the headphones on. This is 2 hours and 9 minutes, but I can skip the end credits because let's do this. Oh yeah, buddy. This is cool. This is James Gunn's Superman. The best movie of 2025. I don't want to hear about one battle after another, or The Long Walk, or even Sinners. No. This movie changed everything for me. This movie is the only reason this year wasn't the worst. 3 centuries ago, the first superpower being known as metahumans appeared on Earth, ushering a new era of gods and monsters. 3 decades ago, an extraterrestrial baby was sent into a spaceship to Earth and adopted by Kansas farmers. 3 years ago, the baby, now grown, announced himself as Superman, the most powerful metahuman of all. I got my cape right here. 3 weeks ago, Superman stopped the country of Boravia from invading Janapur, speaking controversy going around the world. I love this score so much, man. 3 hours ago, a metahuman called the Hammer of Boravia attacked Superman in the city of Metropolis. 3 minutes ago, Superman lost a battle for the first time. Not really, he lost a battle in the comics. I love this movie so much. Yep, this is how the movie starts. Him crashing in the snow, bleeding. Normally this would bum me out, but James Gunn wants to get you to feel for the characters before we get to the good stuff. And whoever said that there's no action in this movie, you're high. This movie has more action than any DC movie's had in a while. Because this is not a crime drama. David Cornsweet is a great Superman, man. I'm going to say that a lot in this podcast. He's amazing. He makes Cavill look like a biatch. Awesome, man. Yeah, you saw it got messed up. Gunn wants you to feel for his characters because he's not James Cameron, where he's going to put a bunch of CGI as your main focus. There's Krypto, the super dog. He doesn't talk in this version, which is fine. They made him like a real dog. It looks amazing. Didn't bother me, guys. Oh, it looks like James Gunn's dog. Oh, boo freaking who. This movie's amazing. Look. My dog does the same thing to me. I love this movie so much, man. It's kind of going to make me cry, but good. Home. Take me home. He's licking. I can't wait to see Supergirl next year. I know it's played by an Aussie chick, Josh. You don't have to tell me. She's only in this movie for like a minute. She doesn't ruin the movie like Lady Deadpool did for you. That's awesome. He's pulling Superman by his cape. That's an awesome image I never thought I would see in DC. And this is a new era for DC. They beat Marvel 3 times. That's saying a lot. And my name is still John Avenger. But the thing is, I want the Avengers to be better represented, not by these knockoff versions. There's the Fortress of Solitude. Everything in this movie is just magic and artistry. Except for Lex Luthor. I think that Nicholas Hoult is an overrated performance. I can't stand that actor, but Krypto makes him, he takes him down. Good dog. Those robots look amazing, by the way. Oh yeah, this is his parents speaking in Kryptonian. That's Alan Tudyk. I think he's doing the same voice. He did one of the voices in Rogue One. He was the robot in that, K2SO. This movie's just breathtaking, man. Whoever said that this movie wasn't necessary, you're high. There it is. Bradley Cooper. Kia Cha. Yeah, that's what it says. Kia Cha. I remember that. Yeah, Bradley Cooper. Yeah. I'm already feeling emotional, and we're only 5 minutes in. It's James Gunn, man. The power of his writing. Kia Cha. See, they translated. You don't need subtitles. Superman, hello, John. Since I'm new to your channel, I just wanted to let you know that I'm 18. Good. And I hope that you saw this movie in the theater. Movies like this need to be represented in our culture more than all this garbage that Disney makes, because Disney doesn't please the fans. That's why the movies fail. Elio failed. Snow White failed. And the only reason Lilo and Stitch made money is because they brought back the actor that played Stitch. That's right. Scream to the heavens. The sun gives him his powers back. It's amazing. This movie just looks amazing. Let me see. At least I can check the... 6 minutes in, we get the villains. But I don't care about these villains. Ultraman is just there to fight. That's basically what he is. I love Kiefer Cornston in this movie so much. Even his voice, he sounds like Brendan Fraser. Like, it's weird. Like Cornsweet, he's a Jewish man. He's Jewish. I love that, by the way. Support those people. He sounds like Brendan Fraser. Remember Brendan Fraser in the 90s? He sounds like... He's so good. Oh my God, man. I'm just glad that James Gunn got a new cast and not just 15 actors from Guardians of the Galaxy. Only a couple of them from Guardians. You got Bradley Cooper, Sean Gunn, and I think somebody else. Yeah. I love that dog so much. They kind of underuse him in the middle of the film because he's captured. But in the third act, here we go. Yeah, this lady, I felt like I was flying in the theater. I'm getting goosebumps, guys. Oh, I love this movie so much, man. I'm gonna probably cry like 15 times. Eight minutes and we get that awesome title, man. I'm getting goosebumps, guys. Oh, I love this movie so much. One of the best comic book movies I've seen in the theater in years from DC. Let me tell you. I'm probably going to cry like 10 times, guys. But yeah, this is Ultraman. He's in the comics. There's Miss Tessmacher taking a selfie. And the diversity here didn't bother me. Like, you have Perry White also played by another black man, but it didn't bother me because DC is very diverse. The Brits, yeah, I don't care about them, but they're not in the movie much. It's Nicholas Hoult who's the problem here. God, I love this movie. You cast an actor that's only 3 years older than David Cornsweet, not 10 or 15. It should have been Bryan Cranston, in my opinion. Here we go. Fight scene, baby. Yeah, here's the 12C AB. It's like a game of Battleship. Yeah, no action. Yeah, my bum, man. Love this movie so much, man. So much passion was in this movie. So much. I'm gonna see it twice, today and on Saturday. I saw this movie in the theater and I'm confidently said that this is a much better comic movie than Thunderbolts. Yeah, because it's joyful. It gives me hope for 2026. It gives me hope for the rest of the decade. It gives me hope for the rest of my 40s. Because guess what? This decade was not easy for me. Let me tell you. And the acting in this movie is phenomenal, especially the Justice Gang, mainly Guy Gardner and Mr. Terrific, Michael Holt. Yeah, and he kills him. That's why I hate Lex Luthor in this movie, because he kills an innocent man that did nothing to him. 9 50. Mm, there we go. 9:58. Okay. This I had chills seeing this in the theater. DC finally perfected a Superman movie. They didn't make him dark anymore. They didn't make him. They didn't make him emo. He's caring. He smiles on screen. I love that. I love that so much, man. Oh, this movie, man. Yeah, the engineer, not a fan of this character. The lady has an accent and she looks like a lesbian. But the Ultraman, he doesn't look like Ultraman. He looks like Juggernaut. Yeah. If I cry, yeah, it's okay, guys. I cried in the theater. I was gonna cry 3 times in the movie because I love it so much, man. I love this character. I love this franchise. And Lois doesn't come into the movie until later, so because normally they show her in the first 5 minutes. Here they wait a little bit. I think that's Otis. He's black in this version. Didn't bother me. Didn't bother me at all because they're respecting what came before. Yeah, Luthor Core. Oh yeah, the scene later in the movie with Mr. Terrific is, mwah, I love it. With the spheres, the T spheres, and the music, because it's a James Gunn movie. You're gonna have old music in the movie because he loves music, and I appreciate him for that. He didn't direct that stupid music movie with the autism. No, that wasn't needed. They don't know how to direct a movie. It's a music video director, not a film director. There's the portal to the mini, was it the miniverse or something like that? Yeah, that's awesome. These visual effects are the best since the Guardians films. Absolutely. I'll finish Peacemaker, but I'm not gonna finish it by Comic Con. I'm just gonna wait until after Comic Con because I'm drained. I just finished Alien Earth last week. I'm gonna review it in October. So it's a good suit, Ultraman. He's just not a memorable villain. He's just a big hulking monster for Superman to fight. At least they set up the villains early. We didn't have to wait an hour for the villains. Luthor Core. Yeah, see, this is a different continuity. He's not a jittering psychopath like Jesse Eisenberg was. There's the Daily Planet. There's Clark Kent, man. Yeah, it's a wig. But again, he has to play the part of a bumbling reporter. Now Lois finally shows up about 13 minutes in. There's Perry White. I don't know who Steve is. The Daily Planet looks great. We barely saw it in the Zack Snyderverse. I'd say this to the Snyderverse. Yeah, you hear me. There's the parents, the Ma and Pa Kent. Martha. They don't say her name. They're Southern, yeah, like Josh is. Yeah, don't be racist, dude. They have more heart in their whole bodies than you have in your inside. There's Cat, yeah, Cat Grant. She's sexy, man, so sexy. There's Jimmy Olsen. Yeah, they introduced the characters. Yeah, I'm gonna have a smile on my face the whole time, man. Mostly. There she is, Rachel Brosnahan. She did great. She made me forget all about Amy Adams. Good actress, just she's not Lois. Lois is a brunette, not a redhead. Sorry, James Gunn. I mean, Zack Snyder, but you don't get the right hair color, it's not the character, so suck it. Jimmy Olsen, yeah, he was in Vacation from 2015, but he was so much better here. He's got good writing here, not stupid toilet humor. Yeah, this Moravian guy, he was in 2012. Again, she knows. At least in this one, she knows. It's a cover up. Superman. You people are just saying, "Oh, this is Putin," and then the Arabic country is Iraq. I'm like, no, it's not, guys. This is a fictional country, fiction, not real. This isn't a documentary. Engineer Week. They literally used that name in an episode of Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Yeah, Holt. I don't want to see you again. After your next appearance, they need to kill him off. They do. Just get a better villain, because the Joker is much better than you. He's much more fun to watch. I still prefer Gene Hackman. May he rest in peace. There's Frank Grillo as what's his name, Rick Flag Senior, because Rick Flag Jr. died in Suicide Squad, the Suicide Squad. General Flag. What's up? What's up, Jay? I love Superman. Yeah, this movie, it's everything to me. Everything. If this movie didn't come out this year, I would have had no reason to see anything in the theater. My summer was peaked after I saw this. They killed Lex Luthor. No, they could. You never know. In this continuity, anybody can die. You don't know. Darkseid could literally come in like 5 movies from now and literally choke him like it did to Loki. Yeah. You never know, guys. Loki didn't die in Avengers because they loved him so much, but then Thanos crushed his larynx and he was dead. And then they put him in another universe. They should have cast Bryan Cranston. Lex Luthor's supposed to be older than Superman, not 3 years. Like a decade, not 3 years. That's what they did right in Superman Returns and the Christopher Reeve movie. Gene Hackman wasn't like 5 years older than Christopher Reeve. He was way older than him. He was in his 40s, for crying out loud. The green kryptonite kills him. Yeah, shave Nicholas Holt bald. Wow. Whoop de freaking do. He's the one casting I was not. He said no to Mission Impossible to do this. Even though either way he was going to be not my favorite. I didn't even like him in Mad Max, guys. Yes, I saw Fury Road. He said, "Oh, what a lovely day." Yeah, shut up. Shut your face, okay? You're not even Australian. The director's Australian, not British. Brits are my enemy in cinema. You guys know that. They always ruin everything I watch. I know I like Tom Holland, but that's only because he's a good Spider-Man. But most of them in movies this year ruined it for me. Likes to be younger, but no, he could have been 10 years younger. Or, I don't know, older. Here we go. Let's go back to the movie. I don't want to rant, because this is not a rant. Gunn is not the problem. I don't blame him for casting Holt. He never worked with Holt before. Here we go, their kiss. No, it's the kiss at the end that makes me tear up. I love this relationship so much. If you've seen Lois and Clark, the animated series, read the comics, it's a very special relationship. Gunn knows how to put heart and jokes and good drama. And he knows how to put action that's coherent and you can see what's going on. He doesn't hide things in clouds and cut away like Garrett Edwards. Garrett Edwards is a tease. Yeah, screw that guy. Gunn can out direct him in anything. How far are we in? Like 20 minutes? 19 minutes, yeah. In the theater, I had to see this subtitled. like she did in the original, but it's different. It's not, like with a tape recorder, because again, that was 1978. This is 2025. See, it's digital now. This is the great acting from Swan Sweat that I was like, yep, I'm invested. She looks like Jenna Malone, who I adore. I wish not Zack Snyder. I wish James Gunn would use her again. I wish he could use her in a movie. I guess the reason why this didn't make a billion is because it faced heavy competition and because of the political stuff. And I don't blame James Gunn for it. This is the world we live in, guys. Deal with it. Didn't bother me because it bothered me more in Man of Steel because he's getting people killed. That offended me more than any racism or whatever, or wars. I'm sorry, but countries fight each other all the time. That's life. Fantastic Four, no, suck it. You're not. You don't have as much heart as this movie. This movie made money. You didn't. You made your budget back. You didn't make a profit. Why? Because of the stunt casting. Man, this movie's so good, man. Yeah, this is just people talking, but it's a intelligent conversation, not dumb references. So good, man. He's so much screen presence. He was wasted in Twisters. Hold on. John Import's not a real country. I'm looking forward to Spider-Man next year, but it's coming out a month after Supergirl. They got such great chemistry. It's like they've known each other for years. Why didn't we get this? Where's the button? Oh my god. It's so good. There's so much passion behind the words here. That's why it works. And they didn't lie to me in the trailer. This is a Superman movie. They don't introduce the Justice Gang until the 30-minute mark. Yes, you are. See, he cares. This is way better than Fantastic. So good, man. I love this movie so much. I got chills. People were going to die. I love that. The line is so powerful. I love it. It was in the trailer and they didn't lie to us. See, that's how you do good marketing. You don't lie to people. Captain America, Brave New World. The Red Hulk, he's going to be at the end. Thunderbolts are not the Thunderbolts, they're the new Avengers. The Fantastic Four, yeah, they're not the Fantastic Four. It's the woman's boss and her three cronies. That's what it is. They lied to us. This movie did not lie. I love that. People were going to die. I'm like, so much passion, man. So much passion. Yeah, here we go. 24 minutes in. Yeah, I know. Blow up. But they didn't have to show that here because we saw that in the '78 movie and Man of Steel. We don't need to see it again. It's like the Batman. I would love to see him and Robert Pattinson just become friends. It would be great. They're close in age. Could work really well. If DC doesn't want to connect everything, they don't need to. One movie at a time, not 5 movies in one. You don't need that. I could see a whole show with Mr. Terrific on Max because he's a great character, and I want to see that man do so much more. Because X-Men did him no favors by killing him off. Yes, sir. I'm going to be crying like a fiend by the end of this movie because I love it so much, man. Yeah, they said that twice in the movie. Hashtag super spy, super, yeah, yeah. Rachel Brosnahan has a very beautiful Lois, and she was great. Yeah, Christopher Reeve would have been proud, man. He really would have, and George Reeves if that role didn't haunt him for the rest of his life. You know, for the short life that he lived. I wish David Cornswell had all the luck in the world. You know that he plays this role for at least a decade, and I'll be happy. Just like Robert Downey Jr. That he stays safe, and he could play this role for a long, long time. I love this man's work. In this movie, he nailed it. Yeah, it reminded me of Hoth in Empire Strikes Back, the Snow Planet. Ultraman, he looks like a G.I. Joe villain. You see, he looks like Snake Eyes, yeah. Well, that's not a villain, that's an anti-hero, but he looks like, yeah, or Storm Shadow if he was painted black. There's the Fortress of Solitude, yeah. Yeah, I prefer this S, but this one doesn't bother me as much. I just love seeing that symbol again in bright red, yellow, and blue. None of this dark and grittiness that they did with Cavill. I don't miss Cavill. I never will. The, the poor robots, man. Just saws for hands, like Gigan with his chest. Over this a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to lose my hearing. Wow. The abilities are fine. It's just I don't care for this actress, whoever she is. I don't remember her when I left the theater. It's just that Spanish chick that attacked Clark a couple of times. Let me lower this. There's Crypto, yep. Yep, take that. See, this dog is not playing around. Yes, sir. That's right. At least they didn't make it a girl. Or this is when they kidnap him and then he's sidelined until the third act. Well, when Metamorpho shows up. Teams up with Keaton, Batman. I would like that, but Keaton's too old to play the role. I would just say Robert Pattinson, even though he's a Brit. He's just doing the same accent he did in X-Men First Class, etc. That wasn't even directed by James Gunn. It was Matthew Vaughn, and he was a one-trick pony. Yeah, Kingsman was his best movie, the first Kingsman. After that, he just kind of lost his way. He wanted every movie to be. This is when they let the kaiju out. Yeah, this is when the Justice Gang finally shows up in the movie. 30 minutes in, and this movie's not overly long. It's not 2.5 hours like Guardians 3 was too long, and they underused the villain in that. This movie is 2 hours on the button. Well, it's an hour and 59 minutes, so about 2 hours. So great, man. Because that looks like the same thing the Flash wore at the end of the Flash movie. Kiacha. Mr. Terrific was the best character. Yeah, he was. He stole the show after Superman. Kiacha. I'll never forget Kiacha, whatever that means. She's like an internet villain, like yeah, like Ultron. That creature goes from small to giant kaiju by the morning. Overnight. There's that other dog in the movie. He has to blow it away. He's like, get out of here. The fight between Superman and Ultraman was epic. Yeah, it was. When he punches his tooth out, here they come. They're taking pictures. Leave. Run away. Get out of here. He didn't hurt him, though. This is the music I waited years to hear in the theater since Superman Returns. Yeah, I love this. When I heard this in the theater, I was like, I'm going to buy this movie on Blu-ray. Oh, I love that music so much. Oh, I got chills. Dun, dun, dun. Again, suck it, Zack Snyder. Suck it. A lot of people were hating on the fact that Superman was getting beat up. I'm like, no, he's human. He's got a human side. When I heard that, dun, 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 I'm like, this is the movie I want in my collection. Hey, eyes up here. I love that. That's great. Buddy, eyes up here. Oh, James Gunn, thanks you for this movie, man. And Warner Brothers. And the writers. Well, Gunn wrote the movie mostly. This music is so good, man. So good, man. I love this movie so much. Yeah, when I heard that, I just had chills in the theater. Blue Beetle and Superman are the two bad. Well, I haven't seen Blue Beetle. They have to reboot them. Here they come. Yep, there's the Justice Gang. Hawkgirl, Green Lantern, Guy Gardner, and Mr. Freaking Terrific, man. Oh, this movie was so good, man. And they don't take away from him. She looks like Sabrina Carpenter. Hawkgirl and Mr. Terrific. Yes, so good, man. Oh. He's sitting on a chair and he's so awesome, man. Yep, they're here. 30 minutes into the movie. About 34 minutes in, man. Here he comes, the T Spheres. He's so awesome. I want to be Mr. Terrific next year at Comic Con. Yes, it's a lot of CG, but it looks great. It's in the daytime. You can see the fights that are going on, and they don't shoot it in pitch dark places like Godzilla 2014 or Man of Steel, where it's so murky you could barely see what's going on. There he is. It's an awesome suit, man. Yeah, I wish Hawkgirl got more screen time. So his costume got dirty. Eat it right in the eye. It's like a giant Shadow of Colossus fight or Monster Hunter. That's what it reminded me of. Or a boss fight from another video game. Yeah, this is an awesome epic shot. Slow-mo done the right way when he's saving a little girl. When Superman was like, "Where's my dog?" Yeah, oh yeah, that's epic, but that's near the end of the film. But I didn't lower it. Just put it on fan. There we go. I lowered it because it's not that hot today. It's like warm, but no squirrel. That squirrel could be, Chip from. He's one of the Green Lanterns. Is a squirrel. There's two of them actually. Yep, they're like the seeker balls from Star Wars. Gotcha. This movie was entertaining. That's why I love it so much. They should have made a Superman movie video game. Definitely, they could have done it. It's just that the PS5 had just come out a few years ago, and they probably didn't have time to develop a game. Cat is so sexy, man. She's petite. People wanted Nathan Fillion, and we finally got him. Granted, it's not Hal Jordan, but it's still a Green Lantern. He cares about the people. Because, yeah, Superman sent on a mission to destroy us. Again, it's a lie. It's fabricated. It's a lie. It is. I can't wait to see Batman in this universe. Yeah, but I said if they have Robert Pattinson, just put him there. It'll fit. I think that the Batman and this will match perfectly because they are in the same universe, guys. The Snyderverse is dead. It was dead in 2023. I love Peacemaker's cameo here when it comes up. I didn't see it coming. It's a lie. Doesn't want Robert to be connected to the DCU. Why? We need a Batman in this universe. They're not going to wait 10 years. Gunn wants his own Batman separate, but they're going to have to cast somebody as good as Robert as Batman because if not, it's not going to work. Because I want to see World's Finest on the big screen. Because Matt Reeves is, yeah, they're going to connect somehow. Because Peacemaker is a very violent show, and he's in this movie. It's the same Peacemaker from the Suicide Squad. Because guess what? James Gunn did that. Cannot do the character forever. I know. We'll see. Lie. This is why they throw us. He didn't do anything. He's not a dictator. This isn't Superman Red Sun. See, it threw a can at him. If that was Homelander, that guy would have been dead. Anything could cross over. You know, you could see Creature Commandos could be in Peacemaker in live action. You never know. What American actors play Batman in DC? Well, besides Keaton's too old, guys. He was barely able to move in The Flash, and this is a much better movie. This gave me what The Flash didn't. It gave me comfort. I wasn't walking out of the theater drained. Stag Industries, you saw? Any DC character can be in this new universe. Lobo's going to be there, and it's played by the same actor that played Aquaman. I want to see the Green Lantern Corps. So I have to paint a T like right on my face and right here. Yeah, I would love that. Or put a sticker on my face that has a T on it. These flying to the Forces of Solitude. They're great flying sequences, man. Look. It was fabricated, people. Don't call me chief, yeah. They want to. They want. Yeah, you want to. You want to ruin the hero. Hit him where it hurts, just like they do with Spider-Man. Josh, remember when Mysterio revealed his identity? Anna de Armas could play Wonder Woman. No, no, sorry. As much as I love her, Ballerina, while I really enjoyed it, was not a box office success. And some people can't understand what she's saying. Unfortunately, they don't find her to be intimidating. Yeah, there's some subtitles here. I could mute this. I'll just mute this part. Yeah, because in the theater I got to hear this all the way through. The whole movie was subtitled because it was the Dolby Digital, hearing impaired closed caption version. It's not even a real Russian country because they couldn't say Bulgaria or Ukraine or anything like that because people get offended by everything. Man of Steel over this. Why? I didn't like the darker take. I'm sorry. It was dark for the sake of being dark, trying to be like Batman, and Superman is not Batman. Donut. Superman's not supposed to be dark. The darkest storyline, there's two of them. Injustice, which they're not going to do now because it failed the first time. And the death of Superman, which is, when Doomsday kills him. But they rushed that in Man of Steel, in Batman vs. Superman. That's a very important story in the comics. I have the comic, and it makes me emotional. And in that movie, I felt nothing when he died. I was like, good. I don't care about... Yeah, the poor robot was shut down, but at least it didn't kill them off like they did with so many characters in Rogue One. Yeah, Cavill's the worst Superman. Like Leto was the worst Joker I've seen in theatrically released DC. He was taken. See, here we go. Yeah, where's my dog? Here's the scene. That's awesome. I love this scene so much, man. See, he's... Yeah, see? Again, he's yelling with authority. It's the same. It's not the same as screaming Cavill or Christian Bale's Batman, where are they? That's too much. That's laughable. He's not screaming like doing the stupid voice. He's saying it with authority. Where's my dog? Oh yeah, here comes Peacemaker. I love. This is great. Yay! Peacemaker. John Cena. Yeah, no F bombs here because this is a PG-13 movie. So Peacemaker doesn't work in PG-13 mostly. You've seen his show or his appearance in the Suicide Squad. Yeah, not a movie for kids. And this creature outside at night, way better than the creature from Starro because they did nothing with him. He's coming. Cody Rhodes' favorite wrestler, John Cena, Peacemaker. They're fighting a monster while he's talking to Lois. That's great. It's a great visual and it's colorful, so you can see what's going on. It looks like Shuma Gorath from Marvel. You know that was in Doctor Strange 2. That's a great visual. That's a cool visual in the background. See, but it's funny because he's talking and they're just fighting outside. I know people wanted to see footage, but I can't show footage, or Warner Brothers are gonna nuke my channel. So all you're gonna do is hear my reaction, but it's good enough. A digital copy works. No. That's Superman Red Son. That's not the same storyline. That's when Superman is taken in by Russian immigrants instead of, a southern, hospitable family in Kansas. Even though Kansas is not in the South, but I'll let it slide, guys. They live on a farm. At least I care about Mom and Pa Ken are alive here. Pa Ken's not dead doing this, I'd say no, don't help me. Punk rock, yes I am. Look at that cape. I'm happy to have this cape on, man. I wore it in the theater. I love seeing Peacemaker there. People clapped in the theater because again, people love that character. I saw him at a lot of Comic Con since 2022. Yeah, because they showed him the Suicide Squad was 2021, but there were no Comic Cons in 2021 because the pandemic had just slowed down a little bit, and they were slowly starting to do conventions again, but behind glass. It's not the same. I like to meet the actors and shake their hand, hug them, give them a high five, a fist bump, something, some human interaction. That's a great shot, man. There's not one bad shot in this movie. I got that poster for a reason, man. That poster is going to stay on my wall for a long, long time. Thanks, Spidey. See, that one image says everything. And a loving embrace. See, it's a lot of heart in this movie. James Gunn knows how to do heart, man. It's a good scene, man. I'm gonna tear up like 3 times, especially at the end. Not the ending. I'm talking about the when they're flying. That's like right before the ending. I love that costume so much, man. Keep rocking, David Corn Sweat, man. You saved the DCU for me, man. You and James Gunn. Because if this didn't work, it was gonna fail. And it's good to see Frank Grillo in this in DC, because he was in Marvel for a while since Winter Soldier. So, Kathy Kelly turns 37 on her birth. Kathy Kelly, when is her birthday? Oh yeah, this is that camp. Bring Me Sunshine, yeah. How far are we in? 51 minutes, yeah. I'm only a few seconds ahead because I had to start this up. The micro universe, yeah. This is when they introduced Metamorpho. Great character. That makeup is absolutely amazing. It's the best since Guardians of the Galaxy with Nebula, Drax, etc. Yeah. I didn't want to see Karen in this movie. Not because I hate her. It's just that I wanted this movie to stand on its own without being a clone of Guardians of the Galaxy. Here's Metamorpho. Great performance. And it's the guy from Gotham. He was Anthony Carrigan. I love him. He's like, look at these effects, man. Unbelievable, man. It's like something out of Stranger Things, except, less British. Even though the cast is mostly not, but there's only like a couple of side characters that are. There he is, yeah. Metamorpho. Absolutely amazing makeup. If this doesn't get an Oscar for the makeup, I don't know what will. Because it's just absolutely like it leaps off the screen. He's kind of like Darwin from whatchamacallit, X-Men First Class, because he can adapt to anything, and they don't kill him off. Yeah, he doesn't do much, but his scene with his son is it got me. He was good in Gotham. Yeah, he was Victor Zsasz in Gotham. Man, this movie's so good, man. I love this movie so much. I'm just getting chills, man. So if I start crying, you know why. I told Josh I'm gonna be waterworks all over my face by the end of this movie. Because I love the passion. This is a passion project from James Gunn. This was not a paycheck. This was a passion project. There's a difference in doing something you love before you're doing something for the money. Too much sugar, Lois. Too much sugar. No, if this movie doesn't make you cry by the end, then you don't have a pulse. Because this movie hits. There's some scenes that I'm like, why am I getting emotional for a scene about a creature with all this makeup that can adapt to anything, and his son is in like this pool. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting invested because James Gunn gets me invested, guys. I know I've seen a lot of his stuff. Slither, the Super, the movie Super, not Superman, the Guardians films, the Suicide Squad, Peacemaker. I've seen it all. I've seen most of it. He's not perfect, but man, when he hits, he hits. He hits a home run. Yeah, we do. Yeah, see, these people feel like people. They don't feel like. I didn't cry, but you should, Josh. I teared up in the theater. I was like, because I love these characters so much. This is like a micro prison, kind of like the Phantom Zone, but monkey bots. That's kind of funny. Yeah, again, what was that? 55 minutes. See these hashtag secret harem. See, they're monkey robots. It's just green crying. I expect to be made fun of. No, nobody makes fun of me. There he is. There's Crypto. So good, man. My battery's at 97%. What about this one? This is 98%. Yeah, so 6 minutes left. Because when Lex got his arm broken in this movie, I was so happy. I'm like, Cole Holt, you get what you deserve. Okay? Because Jesse Eisenberg, nothing happened to him. They shaved his head and they threw him in prison. That wasn't good enough. I wanted him to get his jaw knocked off. You want to be dark, Zack Snyder? Go for it. Don't you dare say that this is dark and gritty and then you do silly things like Superman. There's the baby. Oh no. Oh no. His son. His green baby. I care more about that baby than the baby dinosaur from Jurassic World Rebirth, because this is a character. It's not a to sell toys. It wasn't the new Supergirl coming after him. Oh no, because that's not his villain. You know, Supergirl's main villain is Maxwell Lord, who they show in this movie. Sean Gunn, who's James Gunn's brother, of course, is going to be in this movie. Not the ending of the movie when him and Lois are flying. That, it's sexy. She looks like a Brazilian Amanda Peet, and you know how much I'm attracted to Amanda Peet, Josh. I adore that woman. She has those big eyes and that just sexy lips, and she's Portuguese, like Danielle. They probably wanted Daniela Melchior, but she was too busy, so they got this girl. She's gorgeous, man. Eve, like Adam Eve. He's good. These performances are so good. Numb. Yes, ma'am. I can't say much about Millie, Josh. It's one scene. This girl gets more screen time than her. See that big smile? Take a picture of her and put it next to Amanda Peet smiling. It's like looking in a mirror. If Amanda Peet was blonde, just beautiful. Sarah does remind me of Amanda Peet. Yeah, she's like a mix of that, Eva Carlton, and Lake Bell. You know, from Harley Quinn, and from Wakanda Forever, for that one scene she's in. It's beautiful, man. And it's a girl. There's none of this non-binariness in this movie. Oh, there's the baby again. This is the first scene in the theater that I got emotional. I wasn't crying, but I was on the edge of my seat. He suffers a lot. I'm like, Gunn wanted to show Superman's vulnerability in this movie, like they did with Supergirl. Yeah, the Hall of Justice. Yes. See, this is how you set up a universe in one movie without putting 50 characters in there. Oh yeah, there's Guy. He lives up to that name, Guy. He completely is terrific in this movie. He doesn't die. He's black and he got over. That's what Josh wanted. That's what you get. That's gonna happen with Miles when he's in the MCU. It's gonna happen. Right after Tom Holland quits, he's gonna be like, pass the torch to Miles. Amanda Peet is so gorgeous. Yeah, again, she's a goddess, man. The hypno glasses. Oh, he's Clark Kent. Of the cloth. Nathan Fillion, he's a boss, man. He's so good, man. I waited years for this. He was supposed to be Green Lantern in the 2011 movie, but let's face it, that movie was doomed from the start. And Josh, the effects are better in this movie. You can't say, "Oh, this looks like crap." No, it's really a suit, and it's not animated. And when he gives a finger to that, I'm like, that's the Zack Snyder. I hope Miles gets over. He will. He's a very popular character. He just happens to be black and Latino. That's it. Photon kind of got over Photon. Well, I want to see more of her. This camera work is so good. We're an hour in, and I'm just, hell yeah, he is. Also, Naya could show up here. I would love that as one of the Green Lantern. Because Nathan Fillion actually didn't work with Gunn. He worked more with Joss Whedon. In he was in what was it? Firefly and Serenity. He was the lead in that. He's so good, man. He's always good. I think he worked with Gunn in Super. That was it. He was like some religious character. I don't know, but that was it though. And he was also in Slither. I love. He is so good, man. These performances are great. They really are, man. I want to get that Mr. Terrific outfit because this is just a cool outfit that I would love to wear. It's a jacket and a suit and pants and gloves, and I have those black gloves. That's a boyfriend because you're not married yet, so. No, I love his ride. Yeah, I really want to get that costume. I really do, guys. It's a jacket. It's like a black and white jacket, and you see it's taking a while, yeah. And those gloves, I have those gloves at home. This is a cool character, man. I want to see him at the convention next week. I want to take a picture with him. I love his voice too. Eddie or Edie, he's fantastic in this role. Kylie Cantrell would be the perfect casting because she's Latina, so that would work for Jessica Cruz, and she's young. He's not involved with people's emotion. No, he just wants to get the job done. Such a cool character. He's always aging because the kryptonite makes him age. That's why it kills him. Oh yeah, this poor Middle Eastern man. He kills him, and why? What is that going to prove? That you're a racist? He kills it. This poor man. This was shocking. People were shocked in the theater. He killed an innocent Middle Eastern man. And what did that prove, Lex? That you're a racist? That you hate people? We know you hate people. You're a dictator. Mr. Terrific, I love that character so much. I could see a Mr. Terrific movie or a TV show on Max. I will watch that man do it. You saw he cried. You killed a Middle Eastern man for no reason. It's not like he was working for a terrorist organization. No. Again, it's the same person. They're just into the skies. Cornsmith's so good, man. I love this performance. Yeah, I want to see more Mr. Terrific. He was not in Peacemaker because when I saw the first episode, they showed Guy and they showed Hawkgirl. Here comes the T-sphere scene, guys. This is the woman in the movie. I'm like, this is my favorite character in the movie besides Superman. Easily the best character. Yes, the black guy they don't kill off because in First Class, why did you kill him off? He didn't do anything. Darwin is supposed to survive practically anything, and yet you kill him off first. How dare you, writers? Here's a love this scene. It's like the prison break scene in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Yeah, I love his character. He doesn't show emotion. He's like a Vulcan, but he's so bad ace, man. Oh. Yep. This scene was awesome. Look at this fight scene. It's a fight scene and it's a battle. And again, slow-mo done the right way. So good, man. Awesome. And the music in the background. This is a James Gunn movie, man. He's a metahuman. You don't stand a chance. Isabella reminds me of Sabrina. No, Cat did, Josh, not Isabella. Palm and James Gunn's wife voiced the two robots. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know Palm was in this movie. Oh, you mean Jennifer Holland? Whee! Air Jordan, right, Josh? What a great character. That was awesome. Yeah, I agree with that. Lois, I agree. That was an awesome scene, and he did that by himself, without Guy and without Hawkgirl. A pocket universe. That's what it is. I called it a micro universe because it's smaller. Isabella was fine. At least she wasn't horrible here, like in Madam Web, because this movie stomps all over that movie. So I gotta talk like this next year? Yeah, I could talk like that. It's a great character, man. He reminds me of Don Cheadle a lot. I would love to see Caitlin here. If I see Caitlin with a cape or something. Yeah, Metamorpho he feels sympathy because an innocent man got killed in the pocket. Again, there's nothing you could do. This is the scene that got emotional, guys. I don't know why. I guess because Gunn's writing was so strong and the visuals are so pronounced. I'm like, yeah, I'm invested. She should be in the DCU or an MCU if they can find something for her. Just after this after this multiverse thing is over. Wonder Girl. Well, Wonder Girl's a blonde. He creates an artificial sun. So good, man. Yeah, I agree. I don't have an afro, so I would just have to go bald. But if I wear the jacket, they'll like my costume. I just have to get a T on my face. Spheres. Circles. T-spheres. Three-dimensional. Circle flat. Circles are flat. See, it's crazy. Circles. T-spheres. Yeah, circles are flat. Yeah. Yeah, that works. So you can make matter into out of his hands. Who's that girl in the pink dress? I love this movie so much, man. Hold on, this. See, the robot saw that, or stormtroopers, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, circles are flat. They are flat. You draw them like this. Spheres are round, like a globe. Lexi DeBenedetto could have been. Yeah, I wanted her to be Supergirl, but that's not going to happen now. But she's going to be in Magic the Gathering on Netflix next year. There's the baby. Boom! Right out there. That's right. I'm already getting emotional. I told you. That's right, Crypto. Be free. Yeah, there's that river. That's cool that he can go like this, like the Undertaker. It's a cool visual, man. I'm at the edge of my seat. Because it's a baby. A baby's defenseless. It's not like Baby Yoda, that, Grogu, that he has powers. This scene. This is where I was like, wow. Fight, Superman, fight. That's right, Crypto, get him. That was awesome, yep. Acid. Acid burns, buddy. Ever heard of acid rain? Crypto is cute. If Supergirl has a fight scene like this, yeah, no, I would get emotional. He broke his T-sphere. A black hole. He's a loving dog, man. It's a beautiful surgery. I love that score so much, man. Wow. That scene just hits me, man. That music was so perfect, man. That scene got me invested. It's that music, man. He knows how to direct, yeah. That's why I got emotional here. Man, that pocket universe is crazy. He, I know. There's. I haven't seen a relationship like this with an alien since District 9, when it was an alien father, and it's just a single father. See, you didn't have to make him gay. They made him a single father, and that works. It works. It's very important. It's a very important relationship, guys. I love this movie so much, guys. You saw me tear up already. People started laughing when Lexa was having a meltdown. Yeah, but I got so emotional in this scene because it reminds me of Baby Yoda. Joey looks like Baby Yoda, just with a bald head and without the big ears. It's a really emotional scene because it's a baby, and my brother just had a baby a few months ago with his wife. So Richard Donner, yeah, Richard Donner's also very proud. He would be proud of this movie. Are you gonna call this the Deadpool movie of 2025? Oh, easily, without question. No Marvel movie was better than this because this movie didn't lie to me like Thunderbolts did, or Fantastic Four. Yeah, Kylo Ren. Wow, you're a douchebag. Eve, she's so. You idiot! You're gonna call a woman an idiot. She does the smart thing. Yeah, you didn't have to do that. That was mean. You don't have to throw pencils at her. What are you, Bill Murray? I love this movie so much, guys. So the next scene with Pa Kent is probably gonna make me cry too. This is when you know a movie's really good, when it makes you cry. Not of, not if you're depressed. I'm saying that it hits you. Yep, she puts him on the spot. Look at Jimmy. It's a great shot of him dead. Like, yeah, I got the scoop. I'm gonna own him. We're gonna put him on ice. It's that score also. This score is very powerful in this movie. It hits me every time, man. See, these people act human. Gasp, they cry, they show emotions. Well, Mr. Terrific tries to keep his emotions down, but Edie can really act when he has to suppress, a smile. He probably was smiling on set that his movie did well, and it's going to open. So, critical drinker, you lose. You're a loser. Good day, sir. Send the picture, send it. Yep. You are so screwed now, Lex. You're so screwed. The voice of Metropolis. Yeah, she gave him a bunch of pictures with her on it, but there's one that has evidence. This movie, this whole time, I was just on the edge of my seat. This is when James Gunn did a great job. When his movie made more than 3 Not one, not two, but three Marvel movies this year. Was a fan of Sam Raimi's Spider-Man? Definitely. Here we go. This reminded me of Superman Returns when Ma Kent sees Clark in the field when he's beat up. Critical drinker and those group of users who hate everything. Yeah, they're idiots. They suck. Madeline could also join. Yeah, I would love to see her as Mira. Right? Is it Mira or yeah, or Mira's sister in Aquaman? Because people got emotional in Logan, but I'm like, I kind of knew he was gonna die. Plus, he was old. It wasn't like we saw it coming. Like here, it's like it hits. It just hits more. Because Logan's just, it's a depressing movie though. So good, man. See, we care about these characters, guys. That's why Gunn did this, and he did it really well. He didn't have studio interference. He didn't make the movie 3 hours. He trimmed a lot of the fat that was in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And most of the accents are real. They're not. Only one actor is faking it, and that's Lex, but he gets what he deserves. Yep, no, but there's evidence. One of them has a thing in the back. Yep, a map. Look at that. She's smarter than you think. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she is. I like her face. And he put her. No, she's not actually. The portal was destroyed. This is how you do a good Superman movie, a great one. It would have been perfect if Lex was a better actor. If that was Bryan Cranston, or even who's also younger but could have pulled it off better. You could have gotten the guy from Smallville better. What's his face? I forgot. Damn, I forgot his name. Michael Rosenbaum. He would have been better because he was an intimidating Lex in Smallville. That would have been the best fan service ever. Instead, you got a British dude. The pocket dimension is opening. This is like Multiverse of Madness, except it's a pocket universe. Yeah, the guy from Smallville would have been better. Yeah, because people already love Michael Rosenbaum. They could bring him back. They brought back uh, this guy is Charles Xavier, even though he dies in that. But again, it's a different continuity. This is another really emotional scene. It's just not him with the dog. That's funny. He's laying on the. Except Rosenbaum has played it for a very long time. Yeah, but he could have done better, Josh. He's intimidating. The mighty crap joys. Yeah, that's what that. This is the emotional scene. He's always bare foot. We're almost done with the movie. We're about 84 minutes in. This scene was emotional in the trailer, and it's emotional here. Luann. Luann is from the Loud House with the cute giggle. Sarah gives me a little bit of Olsen vibes, yeah. Get emotional because I lost my dog. I know, Josh. I know it's hard. So good, man. There's Guy. Yeah, I told you this movie. This turned me up. It reminded me of Black Adam. Remember, Black Adam was in Conduct, which is also in DC. Smallville, not Smellville, was on another level of good villains. I love this movie so much, man. Okay, breathe in. We still got a few more minutes left of the movie. I just love this movie so much, man. Queensland, Gotham City. You saw there was a sign that said Gotham City. Wink, wink. So, yeah, that's an Easter egg. I missed the first time I saw this movie. There was a sign that said Gotham City. So I love this movie. Yeah, this scene didn't make me emotional in the theater, but now it did because it means so much, man. Everybody in that Arabic country is saying Superman. It's motivate. It makes you. It's so inspirational, man. Jonghanpur, yeah. We finally got a good Superman movie after 10 years. I would have said after almost 20 years, because the last one I enjoyed was Superman Returns with Brandon Routh. Because people said it was boring. I don't think it's boring. And this third act is just so awesome, man. He's always about land. Remember when he wanted half of California in the first movie? Christopher Reeve's not even in this movie, and I get emotional though. But he would have been proud. Because that documentary made me cry like a fiend. I thought Superman Returns was decent, yeah, but that was the last one I saw in the theater. With I didn't see Man of Steel in the theater. I skipped it because I was just a yeah the seatbelts. There's Mr. Terrific's ship. It looks like a pod, yeah. Whee! This would have been an awesome ride. The Mr. Terrific ride at this Six Flags. That would have been. Will Reeves make a cameo? I don't know. Yep, it's a crack in the earth, like an earthquake. The digital copy looks great, by the way. Because I don't want to see this illegally. I'm like, why? I can watch this movie just fine here. Ultraman kind of disappears until the third act. Then the fight is worth it, though, at the end. Because Crypto does something, too, at the end, which I was very proud of. I could take this cape off because it's hurting my neck. Hold on. I'll keep the hat on. I'm just going to take the cape off for now because I wore it for half the podcast, so I think I've done enough. I don't want it to choke me out. I want to get emotional at the end and just. That's good enough. Hey, hold on. I almost got it. There he is. They nailed the score without copying the original. The John Williams score, yeah. They acknowledged it. There's my cape. Put it down. Thank you, composers. I love this movie so much, man. Look at this shirt, man. I've only worn it twice this year. Yep, here's the engineer in Ultraman. This movie was Infinity War level good. Oh, yeah, definitely. Except it doesn't have a weak ending. I think the ending is emotional enough and it leads to the next movie. Okay, time to get yours. They try to suffocate him. 7R. Yep, that was a wrestling move. They're basically just, Zod and his gang and Ursa and all that, yeah. And Nam. But there's only two of them, not three. It's awesome. So good, man. And see, they do the fight scenes in the daytime so you can see what's going on. They're not doing it in darkness and you can't see a thing. Like the RoboCop remake. Gunn wants to show you every frame of this. 2X. Also, rest in peace, Terrence Stamp. Yes, rest in peace, Terrence Stamp. I said that already in another podcast, but he died like a month ago or so. Yeah, these nanomites or whatever they're called, yeah. Trying to suffocate him. Ugh. See, they try to cover him like the Venom symbiote. No, he has vulnerability. He's not Invincible. Even Invincible gets beat up in every episode of that show, and people don't complain about it. Yeah, smile while you can. Next time he's gonna knock your teeth in, Lex. You're gonna. They're trying to kill him. I could lower this because I don't want to. I don't want to hear this. Because I didn't want to read subtitles the first time. I'm getting this over with because the subtitle scene, there's only two of them. Does get beat up a lot. Yeah, he does. Adam Eve gets beat up, but she doesn't get massacred. Like, they don't mess up her face like Mark Grayson. Come on, Mr. Terrific, do something. Because Christopher Reeve got beat up a lot too, especially in 2. He's fighting 3 Kryptonians by himself. His flying scenes, I felt like I was flying. She's like the Venom. She's more like Venom than Tom Hardy ever was. Because she's not like doing a grunge voice. Not a great actress, but she's still less laughable than Venom. It is a 2-on-1. No, you won't. They will, because he goes into space. They can't. We're 98 minutes in. I'm going to see this movie again on Saturday with my mom. They're in space. Yep, time to fly. Yep. This and Naked Gun are my favorite movies of 20. I haven't seen that yet. I've seen the original films. The original's a classic from 1980 something. Yep, gotcha. He got out. Night vision, like in Jurassic Park. And this is a reboot done well, unlike Jurassic World, where they just ruined it by making it the same movie. This is not the same Christopher Reeve movie. You saw he got all the things out of his mouth. Ugh. Yeah, get that nanotechnology out of your mouth, man. The nanites. Ugh. Ugh. It's like hentai. Ugh. I'm not going to explain what that is, because I don't want to get this video blocked. That was a good idea. Yeah, see, he gets vulnerable. Because even in Supergirl, Melissa Benoist didn't always win the fight. She got beat up in the 3rd season. Remember that? That upset me. A hero's only as good as when he's vulnerable. He or she. Yeah, Ultraman is a clone of Superman. With wavy hair. Because there's Ultraman and then there's Bizarro. remember when Melissa got beat up in season 3. I was upset for a month. Yeah, it's like it's like a remember Batman Forever when they did like that battleship type thing? They were saying 6G and all that. No, it doesn't, you idiot. I love when Green Lantern gives a finger. That's to the 2011 movie, Josh. You got your redemption story. The sun. And it knocks his tooth out. I love that. Spear. Yeah, I love when he punches his tooth out. In slow-mo, watch this. An hour and 40 minutes, and I'm never bored. I cried too when Melissa got beat up. No, I was crying, but I was upset. The kid puts the flag, but Superman doesn't show up, so he has Green Lantern show up. Don't shoot the kid. Hell yeah, he did. Yeah, the Justice Gang. Or the Justice Society, whatever they're going to call themselves. There's Green Lantern. The effects look so much better. I did get some redemption, all completely. Make it. Yep, you got an upgrade. Here we go. Gas. The military is corrupt. Metamorpho shows up. Yeah, because... Yep. Again, hand and finger. That's to the 2011 movie. Up yours for that, Martin Campbell. And the studio for that. Thinking you needed a CGI suit. Wait. Okay, get the bunker. Yep, here we go. That was kind of funny. Hawkgirl does, yeah, she gets a little underused again because she's the youngest of the cast. At least she does something at the end. Yeah, I like that she drops him. Yes, she will. Wait, no, don't pause it. Superman! I'm not Superman. Yeah, we know. Yep, he dies. And he's dead. See, they cut away because it's a PG-13. But it worked. He got what he deserved. You will see more of Isabella. Yeah, we saw she's in Peacemaker. Nope. At least he's not going to be in Supergirl, so. Jason Momoa is Lobo, so I'm happy because I love that guy. He was a great Aquaman, and I can't wait to see him in DC again as a different character, anti-hero slash villain, because he's a bounty hunter like Mando. This movie's so good, man, so awesome. I'm curious about Lobo because I'm like, we haven't seen him. We're getting new characters, not the same thing we got 10 years ago, over 10 years ago. Also, 1A, 1A. No, but Crypto, make sure that you get yours. Because I had to, something had to happen to Lex. He's smiling. Prawn. Yep, again, that whistle, you are so screwed now. See, the dog can hear that because it's a whistle. It's like a dog whistle. They hear that and they come running. That 1A, yeah, it became a meme. Of course it did. It's like losing a battleship. Or, yes. Get the toy. You heard that. Of course, we're getting Wonder Woman, Flash, and such. Hopefully, Chip. Yeah, because they showed a squirrel, and that could be Chip. That's right. Crypto rigged those toys. Yes. Here comes a broken tooth. So good. This, you could tell James Gunn loves this character. That's why he made him the center of the movie. There's a lot of characters, but it's still his movie. No signal. Yeah, you're so screwed now. He does remind me of. That's awesome. Yep, slamming him, maybe. I love the punch in the tooth thing. Yep, hell yeah, buddy. Yep, yep, you're down. Remember Guardians 2 when the things were broken and and when the high priestess, her flying machine was busted, the screens were busted. Yeah, this is an awesome thing. Yeah, good luck with that. I love this. Yep, right in the tooth. Yeah, he didn't bite Ultraman's tooth. Yeah, this is so awesome, man. Look at this. That's great. I love this symbol right in front of our face, man. Yeah! Woo! That's awesome. I still love this. Laser blast all of them. So good, man. Yeah. No, it wasn't Ultraman's tooth. It was that other guy. He punched that other guy's tooth out. It was awesome. I got to see that in the theater. Very entertaining movie, man. Very emotional for me. The pocket dimension. That scene was entertaining. Yeah. I felt the essence of the character just flying. Yep, bye, Ultraman. He didn't die. He just went to another dimension. He'll probably become Bizarro in the next one. Ooh, if he was human, that would have hurt. So good, man. It's around it. Just rough. Yeah, he's so great, man. Nine coming up made me cheer. Oh, that one? Yeah, when he says what his name is, yeah, that made me cheer. People were clapping. I clapped in the theater too. I didn't see it. We're about an hour and 49 minutes in, right? Yeah. I paused it for like a second, but that was a mistake. At least the villain in Spider-Man is the Scorpion. I love this speech so much. That there's a post-credit scene. Yeah, there's two of them, but one of them is like 10 seconds. That's right. Suck it, Luger. Suck it. And I love that Crypto gets to break his arm. It made me. I was like, you get what you deserve. Yeah, I love this. I don't need your help. Yes, sir. Alien, here it is. That's where you're wrong about me, Lex. I'm human as anybody. I love. I get scared. I wake up every morning. It's right not knowing what to do. I wait from the other, and I try to so it says I can. Yep. I love this score. That's it. Yes, sir. Yes. Yep. I get scared. Yeah. Such a great. I love this movie. I don't know the whole speech because I've only seen this movie twice, but so good. Yes, that's right. Eat it. Shut up. You dumb Brit. Shut up. Break his arm, Crypto. Break it. He could have killed him, you know. Yes, thank you. Thank you. If this is the Groot scene in Guardians of the Galaxy. Thank you. Thank you, beautiful dog. Thank you. I wish every Brit in 2025 got that. A dog just breaking the crap out of their body. That was great. That if that happened to Yelena, I would have given a standing ovation in Thunderbolts. He raggled up like a rag doll. That was awesome. Oh my god, I love this movie so much, man. I'm gonna see it again. Now comes the emotional scene after that speech. I love that. Yep, you get what you deserve. You bald-headed bastard. He scrapped. Yeah, you are so screwed now. He's gonna be in prison. Yeah, I know he's in an episode of Peacemaker where he's in prison, but again, I wasn't spoiled. He always is. He's always for him. He's looking after himself, not the people that work for him. There's Sean Gunn. Yeah, Maxwell Lord. Yeah, we know Maxwell Lord. We know Sean Gunn. You should. Yes. Yeah, cry. You're not gonna get an Oscar for this, you bastard. He might as well have been his character from Mad Max Fury Road. Just he didn't have that makeup on. Michaela is gorgeous. Yeah, she is. All the girls are. Well, the engineer, I don't know what she really looks like, but you get what you deserve. You lose. Good day, sir. Yeah. Look at Green Lantern. He's smiling. See, people are smiling in this movie. Yeah, they're not the Justice League because they don't have a Batman or a Wonder Woman yet. I love this movie so much, man. Everybody cheering and Lex loses, just like he always does. Here comes the scene that made me emotional in the theater. Not this, next scene. The American flag, man. There's that beautiful girl. The monkeys are free. Yes, thank you. Thank you, James Gunn, for making them pay. Crime doesn't pay, Lex. There's Crypto. And this score is so beautiful, man. You beautiful creature, you. It's a sweet moment. But that wasn't what made me cry, it's this scene. I love these characters so much, man. Thank you, David Cornsweat. You were wonderful, man. Christopher Reeve is smiling upon you and saying you're continuing my work. Eva Carlton should voice Amy. Yeah, I want that. This scene, this made me cry in the theater. That it hits, man. And here comes my girl. Barely in the movie, but yay, Tara! I'll give her a little clap. I gotta see more of her so I could phone. I didn't get emotional with her because she's not in the movie much. It's a cameo. She has a cute giggle like Luann Loud. Yeah, see, I told you I was gonna get emotional. I was gonna break down. That's it. That was her cameo. It was like 15 seconds maybe. She does have a cute giggle. I love this movie so much. You could tell by my tears. Christmas. I'm a punk rocker, yes I am. Oh, this song's so good, man. It's a great movie. This is a nod to the audience. And that was Superman 2025. Oh, yes. That's how you do a superhero movie, man. Wow, I was so emotional at the end, man. So good. I could skip some of this. Wait, is the scene with Crypto here? I'll leave it. Wait. Oh, rocker, yes, I. The song ended was good. Yeah, let me skip this. Boo! I didn't like it. It was Edie Gathegi. He was great as Mr. Terrific. This is a fun experience, guys. Very emotional for me because this was a really hard year for me. But this movie gave me what I wanted. Isabella Merced, yeah. JC Studios, thank you for this movie, man. It's about 2 hours. A James Gunn movie. I know who made this movie. Yeah. I love this character so much, man. So good. Is the scene here? Yeah, there it is. It's like 10 seconds. That's so cute. Aw, they're hugging in space. While Crypto's not as cool as Rocket. Yeah, I could skip this scene. This is just the end credits. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me just get to the post-credit stinger. Skip that. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. Here we go. The Mr. Terrific and Superman look at a wall. There could be another dimension, a DC universe, a multiverse, if you will. A pocket multiverse. The same guy from Guardians of the Galaxy. I love this movie so much, man. They showed Gotham City. They showed a sign. That was. I love this movie so much, man. What a treat to watch this in the theater with a crowd, after 5 years of pain during COVID. Oh wait, there's a director's commentary. Oh, it's here. So the director's commentary. Good news, Josh. Yes, the director's commentary is on the digital copy. I didn't know that, but thanks for watching, guys. Acknowledge me. Support this movie. Buy this movie on Blu-ray or 4K. Get it digitally. Watch it on Max. Support good movies like this. Tell Hollywood we're done with their remakes. We're done with their prequels. We're done with their rehashes. We're done with their boring 2.5 hour, 3 hour movies. Give them movies like this. Short, sweet, and to the point. And they don't lie. And they give us what we want. Tell Hollywood that with what you buy and what you see. Just a little message. Thanks for watching, guys. Acknowledge me. Superman all the way, man. I love this movie. This is my favorite movie of the year. Thanks for watching, guys. I love you guys. Peace.